everybody. Welcome back, dosers. Woo! Hey, we in the studio today. We hit the. There we go. That's it. That's it. Tone is in the background, being a little slow with my reactions, and I need him. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. So, you guys, we're back with a micro dose. And yes, for one, let's shout out the end of season one for the dosage. Woo! We made it one whole season. I love y'all for rocking with me, and I love rocking with y'all. Y'all are amazing. So, tune in. We're going to be having a reunion show. We're going to be doing, a lot of big things before season two. But today, we have a very special guest. Everybody look at it real fast. We're gonna take a second. I wish we had a that sounded sad. We don't want to be sad.
Oh my.
But we have a very special guest, Miss Culture of Culture Kings of Come Excellence. I'm gonna have her come in and she's gonna give an introduction. She's gonna tell us about, her different things that she's gonna be going on, and we're gonna proceed to talk and let you guys get to know her and what she does. I'm excited. How are you today?
I am very excited.
Look, talk to the mic a little bit more for me.
Oh, let me get a little close.
Look
Can you
closer.
hear me
There we
now?
go.
I am so excited to be in here with you of all people. You know, you're one of my favorite people
Oh, you're one of
in the
mine.
entire world. I know when I first saw you,
We just clicked.
you know?
Y'all want to know how I met her? I told her, I saw her. I was hosting a burlesque show, and she was sitting there, and her locks and her natural and all of her glory. I was like, you look like you smell like shea butter and jojoba oil. I just felt like, and I told her she was gonna be my girlfriend for the rest of the night. Ain't that what I said?
Yep.
And we've been dating ever since. We're in love right now. We've been in a relationship 3 weeks. So come on and tell us about yourself. For one, tell us, by way of where, because we know you're new here.
Absolutely. So originally I am from Jackson, Tennessee.
Ooh.
Yeah. Indeed. So I've been here about 3 years now. And so primarily I do hair. But I also do a lot of different things. I think I just get bored easy and just like to jump around. But I also like to learn. And so I think that's what I've been doing is kind of like laying low, learning for the last couple of years. And now I'm ready to like pop out. So that's what we've been doing. October 7th.
Okay, makes sense.
Libras. Libras do that.
I'm a Libra too.
Libra life.
Yeah, Libra life. Libra gang.
All day.
All day. So tell us about you doing hair. Well, do you have any specialties? Do you have any things that you specialize, or is it just hair regardless? Are you natural hair, weaves, frontals?
Definitely natural hair side. Mostly I do cater to men, though I do take female clients. And so I primarily do locks. And I'm more so on the natural side of things. So I like to use all natural products. I like to use Nia the Lock God products as far as her shampoo and conditioner and things of that nature. And then retwisting, like I like to do like natural retwists, like the aloe vera leaf, and just offering more like holistic options for people besides just using gel or wax.
I knew you was earthy and natural. I told y'all it's the jojoba oil all in her spirit. I feel the jojoba oil leaking from her aura. I know. Descriptive. No, but I love it. So you guys, as you hear, book her, come to the salon, come see her. She's gonna get you right naturally. I'm pretty much, a holistic type of person. I like things like that. If I could find a way to organically and holistically solve something or do something, I'm for it. So I promote that wholeheartedly. We're gonna have to talk about this a little more, get some flyers out and give some
Definitely.
specials and details and things like that. Okay, so now you said you were here, you've been learning. So what exactly have you learned? Like, what are you trying to pop out with? Tell me what your goal is.
So I think that it was kind of more of an accident. At first, it was just like, okay, I'm here. I'm in this new city. Nobody knows who I am. How am I going to promote my hair better? So that's kind of when I started working at Prime, originally as a bar back. Well, that's what I do now. But even in being there, I was learning how to network. I was learning how to put myself out there as far as what I did personally, making connections with people And the more that I got into the nightlife scene, the more I really was interested in it and wanted to get more on the promoter side. So that's how we ended up hosting our event that we did on Friday, Plume-esque. And so that was the first one. And I definitely think there'll be more to come. It was very fun curating that type of event, especially because like a year ago, I didn't know anything about this.
Right.
So to put it together and put this event together, it was just really nice. And I'm excited to see what's going to happen next.
Okay, and for those of you who don't know what the Plume-esque event was, it was a fantastic, wonderful, great exhibition of performers and dancers doing burlesque with the theme of Casamigos and Consume. So yes, it was Berea Tacos. She fed us, y'all. She fed us. And y'all know and for those listeners who aren't viewing us and are only listening, please know that I am a voluptuous young lady and I do like to eat. So it was the drink, eat, the dancing, and the atmosphere for me the whole night.
And you were getting it.
See?
You was throwing it back.
Listen, y'all. Listen, y'all. I call myself
only
for a real one because I call myself trying to get down and get with it. Listen, Auntie was tired the next day.
Stuck.
I wasn't stuck.
You got
got back up. I got down and I got back up. I got down and I got back up. Now, Auntie legs was hurting the next day. I was like, ooh, I was at brunch a little sore. However, listen, I still got it. Twerk Master 3000,
Period.
Okay.
Now. Twerk later.
So she had this event and it was wonderful. Of course, I was there. I hosted it. She called on little old me to be her host. And I'm so grateful for the opportunity. It was a really nice event. I hope that we do have more. I hope that you are able to come in, but I have all the faith in you. I have all the faith in you, y'all. So just know next time you hear her name in the Plume-esque event, I'm going to be on here pushing it hard because it was really a dope experience and she's really a dope individual. So, with that being said, so you're looking at more burlesque events, or are you looking at different type of events? What type of events are you thinking about?
I just like offering something new, and I like offering an experience. So that's my biggest thing at the salon is offering an immersive experience. So when you come, it's all about you, and I want people to feel that like it's only individual appointments. I get to know people and like what their music choices are like. So I only play the type of music you like to listen to. You can get a hookah. So it's just a very nice experience. And then the hair washing station, I feel like everybody loves getting like their hair washed. So I feel like that's just something that I do differently because I really take my time and really wash people's hair. Like people are used to, especially with locks, for some reason, people are really used to people like doing them really rough. Like they're like, oh, you're so gentle. Like this doesn't hurt at all. Like people are just used to people just ripping their.
So you be massaging their soles through their scalp. That's what I'm
definitely
hearing.
A vibe.
Okay, got you.
Realigning some chakras or something.
Listen, you gotta be. You gotta be. I understand. No, I'm super excited. So now, of course, we're here, and of course, this is an interview. So I'm going to be asking you all the real pressing questions. What has been your least favorite thing about Milwaukee since you've been here, just as far as business-wise, hair business, promotion, things like that? Like what component of it? Is it the marketing? Is it the planning? Is it the what? What part?
So I think originally the adjustment for me was that even though people here in Milwaukee are professional, it's like they want to know what you got going on. Like they want to see you out. They want to see you doing something. It's
Girl, we're a little nosy.
So like popularity contest. So it's like, yes, you can have a business, but they don't want to just know that. Like they want to know where you're going, if you're coming out, if you're hanging out with us and stuff like that. So that was an adjustment that I had to make because I was coming out originally on Instagram very like professional and just like stoic, and it's like people don't really like want that. So the more I started like adding my like personality in it, the more I saw people responding and interacting more. I'd have to say, especially for me coming to the south from the south, the hardest thing for me is that people really take advantage of your kindness here because people are not used to you being kind or sweet or genuine. So it's like it's almost a threat to people. Like it's like they don't know how to take you, or they think you're fake, or they think you really don't have their interest at heart, or that you're putting on a face because they're so used to people being like that. But it's like, this is how I literally,
That's
really
how you are.
am. Like, I am the sweetest person you will ever meet. So like a lot of times, especially first starting out, I would have people that weren't like paying me on time, or they would pay some and say they were coming back and never come back, or some people just like,
oh yeah,
ran off
baby,
on the
listen,
plug, you know what I mean? For real. So
this is city living now. You got
man,
to come
so
on up.
it's definitely that type of thing. Or, you know, sometimes like, especially when I feel like very connected to somebody, I will like overshare.
Mhm.
And I feel like sometimes that oversharing, people have like taken my ideas or like used. So it was just like so much that I was just like, I really just had to like take it on the chin, take it on the chin, and just keep moving. Because I'm like, wear my heart on my sleeve. So it's like days where I just wanted to cry, just
because it was
ball up.
personal to you.
Yeah, because it's like I care about it so much, you know what I mean? Because it's not just a little thing. Like, this is my legacy that I want to build. And my great grandmother, she was an entrepreneur herself. And so she was the first one on her block to have plumbing. Like, she was very like proud of that, like indoor plumbing. She owned houses, and she just did a lot for her community too. Like, she was at church, of course, you know what I mean? And she also sold pies. So just seeing her growing up, it was just like, I didn't even know, you know, back then it was like, oh, that's an entrepreneur. Like, now you know what I mean? But it's like, her legacy is the one that I'm trying to continue to live through that entrepreneurship. So it's like, it's been a lot of ups and downs, but the journey, like people say, is really what's important. Because it's like each little thing is like, it's getting me to where I need to go next, or the next step.
I completely understand it. Yeah, you know, I'm not gonna say that Milwaukee is horrible, but what I am gonna say is the Midwest has a typically friendly personality, but sometimes when you get into city spaces like Milwaukee or bigger cities like that, it could be a very tough market. So the fact that you're still here, you're still pushing and doing what you're going to do and striving to be better is just a salute to your willpower. You know what I'm saying? It's just a salute to your womanhood. And y'all know I'm big on empowerment for women. Like, I think we are the bomb. I think that I'm the shit. So I think that you're the shit, you know? And that's what we do. So yeah, we're gonna celebrate you. We're gonna push you. Ain't that right, dosers? Give me a there we go. There we go. There we go.
Like, not to like bash guys, because I know like everybody be like, you know, guys get it like rough, so you know, all the time. But Milwaukee guys is like a different kind of breed. Like, one, they don't care.
No.
Because like,
I'm gonna stand up for our fellas.
okay, but I'm just saying, as far as like business wise, like, it seems to a certain extent like guys will do business with a woman, but at the end of the day, they still see you as like a woman. Like, it's like, I'll do business with you to a certain extent, but I don't see you as like on equal footing with me, type of situation. So I'm not saying like, oh, Milwaukee guys are trash in general. Like,
I get you. I get you. No, and I think it's the certain type of demographic. I think that in the demographics that you're in, as far as like promoters and things like that, it is a harder scene for women to kind of be equal to them. You know what I'm saying? I do, but I also understand why. You know what I'm saying? Like, I also understand why, because it's a lot of women who have messed that up for other women already. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of people who do things differently. However, once you get out of that immediate promoter circle, and I'm not bashing all promoters because I know some of y'all are dope. Don't jump down my throat. I mean, not that I would care, but because it's not even just promoters, I said what I said. In general, like, I'm not saying, oh, like nightlife scene or anything like that. So you've had that across the board with every. I would just say that it's like, it's a certain expectation, or it's like they don't feel like women are like intelligent enough to understand all aspects of it, or that we only understand one side, or we're too emotional to understand. You know what I mean? Like, it's a certain premonition that they already have coming into it, that they think they know you or how you operate.
so therefore that's what they use to do business with you, and it's just like some women know how to take that away, like just like how it was like, oh, you about to stereotype all Milwaukee guys, like it's like I feel like that's how they come into the conversation, like already stereotyped.
No, I think that sometimes we as women, our verbiage has been stereotypical, so guys be like, oh, they're classified, but no, sometimes we have to acknowledge that it's from our perception versus, you know what I'm saying, like what be. And I think that they don't, like we intend on that, so we come out and say, typically Milwaukee guys, we're not necessarily saying all Milwaukee guys, but what we're saying, if we meet 10 of y'all, you know what I'm saying, this might apply to 7 of you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, about like 7 of
3
you.
3 of them solid. It's gonna be solid all day.
Man,
I'm glad I'm one of them 3.
3 of y'all are solid. I mean, good people, but 7 of y'all can really,
But I think that's also the environment. I think also people are used to getting snaked in Milwaukee, like just off the rip. Doesn't matter if you're man or woman or whatever. It's just like this is how stuff goes. My guy did this, or my person I was in a relationship with did that. So it's like
the 53206 and the 53205 and the 53212. Yeah, y'all a little rough. I ain't gonna hold you. I can't lie to you. Y'all are a little rough. So people who are listening to this, Milwaukee is good. Milwaukee is beautiful. I love my city. I don't plan on moving. I don't plan on leaving. I think that every city has their ups and downs. However, I cannot dispute the fact that y'all are a little rough. Okay.
But I love Milwaukee too. Like
you like it here so far?
Yeah, I mean that's obviously like I wouldn't have came up to this cold ass list.
Yeah, so tell me about that. So how did you get here?
Yes.
How did you land on Milwaukee Rock?
Milwaukee definitely.
Yeah, Milwaukee landed on you because if I had the option, if I lived in Tennessee, it's a lot other places in the opposite direction that are a lot warmer than cold
I didn't
Milwaukee.
Realize how cold it would be all the time. I think that was definitely part of the equation. Like I visited one time when it was in the winter, and I was like, oh, it's beautiful and all that stuff, but I didn't think about like trekking in it every day, driving in it.
You saw the ski resort side of it. You said Milwaukee is beautiful. The snow is white and fluffy.
Like, okay, so Bay is from here.
Okay.
And so, we were in college, and it was like, he brought me up here, and so it's like just exposure to new things. It took me to the art museum, so I'm an art major. So it's just like very, very like just movie.
Shout out to the art museum.
Like it was just perfect, and I think that's really how I originally even fell in love with Milwaukee. So it was just like, and then just random places like Zaza's, or you know what I mean, like that.
JJ's got her.
It was just like, man, the food and this and that, and it just seemed like such an experience. So I wanted to be around it all the time.
Home used to look like it.
No, okay, no, don't do that.
I'm a Southern boy who lived the city life. That's why I said I want to see what home looks like for her. Because be so fascinated by this.
You guys,
it's very much way slower.
No, I know it is. I am from Mississippi.
Yeah,
right.
I'm about
to
say.
I know.
So exactly. So I still enjoy it. Now the reason why I enjoy it is not because of the snow, obviously, but that hustler mentality is very
contagious.
Yes.
Infectious.
Like I really wasn't as on being an entrepreneur until I got around people that I saw doing it every day, and got around just being exposed to the amount of money that people just have casually. Like that's not something people do down south. Like people don't just grab a rollout of money and be like pull $5 off of it and just have.
Man,
you know what I mean?
This is the first time I'd have heard somebody come on here and not call these Milwaukee people broke.
But seriously, that's how I felt.
Darling, I know my family from Greenville. I'm in Greenville every summer, Mississippi. Greenville, Mississippi.
But it's just the mindset. It's just like how Milwaukee people dress.
Mhm.
And it was funny. I was talking in the barbershop the other day, and we were talking about how like down south, it's like when you made it, you get the gold tooth.
Yeah.
So it feels like in Milwaukee, like once you made it and you get your customized buffs, like that mean you made it. Like that's the equivalent.
Dang,
Like that's
I ain't
your
made it. I ain't got no buffs.
that's your gold tooth moment.
I had a grill though. I definitely had a smooth rose gold 6-piece open face for sure. For sure. And I want it back. I think I'm about to get it back with the fangs and all. So
Yes, I want a grill so bad.
come on. You have great teeth. For my listeners, okay, my listeners, I'm sorry. I meant to do this a few minutes ago and I didn't, and it crossed my mind, but I stopped. For those of you who are listening and not viewing, okay, I'm going to give you a visual description of my guest, okay? So my guest, we were talking about her loving to do the natural, holistic. She, I'm assuming you're freeforming.
Yes.
She is freeforming. I have locks too, so I knew the terminology, y'all. Yes, yes, Lord. She is she has freeforming locks. She is a beautiful brown skinned lady with great teeth. You know what I'm saying? Her boobs are boobing today, but we're gonna leave that out of the interview. I just wanted to mention that to you, good people listening. And she is gorgeous. So I fully 100% when she says she does holistic care, she looks the part. Her hair looks healthy and vibrant. Everything is great. You know what I'm saying? So you guys tuning in, follow her. Say your hashtag for me real fast. I need all your social media tags.
At Culture Kinks. So you can
At
find
Culture
me at Culture
Kinks.
Kinks. I'm on Facebook, but I'm not really on there like that. But Instagram and TikTok definitely.
Culture Kinks. Culture with a K, not a C. Okay, we're not Cardi B. Not the C. Oh wait, hers is a K too. Culture, yeah. Never mind, scratch that. Cardi, we love you. We sorry. Culture Kinks. Follow her on all social media platforms. Go at her. Go at her. Go at her. Now we're gonna go back to you and what you love about Milwaukee. You said your foods and the place. I legit understand that. I tell people all the time that Milwaukee is a great dive bar place. We are a great like secret food spots place. Like we do have beautiful things. I one night shout out to my friend King. I'm gonna have to connect you with him. He's a great graphic designer. He also does creates music. Like he's amazing. Shout out to him. I called him one day and I was like, I want to go on an adventure.
Yeah.
And so he was like, okay. So we drove down by the salt mine. Have you ever been by the salt mine?
I know where you're talking about, but I haven't been down there. But
I did not know that it was a salt mine. Born and raised, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I did not know. I thought it was rocks. I was like, it's these two big old piles of rocks. So I found out it was a salt mine. We drove down there, but it's certain places that we do have. And for people who are coming in, it's wonderful to hear that you guys enjoy it here. I'm excited. Okay, so back to the business. For your next event, if you could do anything, if you just off the top of your head right now, like what type of event would you want your next thing to be?
So I'm very much into themes.
Mm-hmm.
Any kind of theme, like even if it's like period pieces type of theme, or so like I think that like a 1920s like Harlem Nights, like yeah. What did I say?
No, it was right. It was the same thing. He just gave you another term for it.
Yeah, so like I think like that type of era, just because a lot of times people don't really see the black side of that. Like when people think about it, they think like Gatsby, but it's like I said, like the Cotton Club and like that type of like situation. Like I feel like people don't really tap into all the different times that black people have just been dapper and just like super just put together and have a reason to like dress up. Like I feel like we really don't have a reason to dress up anymore. Like even if you go to like the clubs and stuff, like people are still in like jogging suits and like tennis shoes.
It's very relaxed.
So I just feel like I mean, I like growing up watching my parents go out, like that's what they did. Like they got dressed to go out. Like they didn't just be like casually, oh, we're going to get drinks. Like it was like a whole situation. Like mom would go get her nails done, hair done, you know what I mean?
It was just a different time.
Yeah. So it's like I kind of want to bring that back or bring reasons to have that other than like all black affair or like adult prom or something like that. You know what I mean? Just having reasons to really go out and be nice and like represent and just actually interact. Like the one thing I think that's weird about like clubs up here is like people don't dance with each other. Like it's like girls just like shaking their ass and then like guys around like watching, but it's not like together. Well, I guess it depends on the place.
It depends on the place for sure. It depends on the place.
But a lot of places I've seen, it's like
I do think we need. You know what I want to go to? Maybe I'm gonna give you a little idea for something in the future. Not the near future, but just in the future. I want to do like I know they have reggae nights, but I want to do like bachata and things like that, where like people are coming in and they're learning how to do those type of things, and like it's one of those like the Wild Thoughts video Rihanna type feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's literally like the bachata, it's the different things, and they play that type of music, but it's black folks, and we learning how to do it, and we doing it, and we drinking tequila, and we,
Yeah, I think that would be fun. I think there's just so much black culture everywhere that we can pull from. I think that people just stereotype it a certain way or only do certain things where it was like American, like
I'm tired of Hennessy events. I'm tired of Hennessy events. So I get you. I
can understand like Casamigos is kind of getting a little played out too. We've been hitting Casamigos hard since last summer.
But yours. So again, the last event that she had was Casamigos and Casame. Your Casamigos was a little different. Like, of course, it was talking about the Casamigos, but you also had a song that was being played. You know what I'm saying? It was in a promo video. So it was a little different. And Casamigos is still kind of new. Hennessy has become the international black people drink. And I don't even like Hennessy.
Hennessy
So,
heavy on demons times.
ooh, no. Hennessy. I can't take it. Hennessy smell like car fuel.
Cardboard box.
Yeah, Tom says it smells like cardboard box. Okay, so this is probably going to be the most important question of the night, and it's probably going to be one of the last questions of tonight. Who is Kulture? If you could take the time to sell yourself and market yourself to an audience that does not know you, how would you do it? Give me your best Kulture sales pitch.
What's your Kulture tag?
Yeah, what's your Kulture tag? Matter of fact, that's what I want you to do. Give me your best sales pitch, and then I want you to come in and think of a hashtag that we're going to put on. So now every time we share this or something, we're going to put this hashtag on it. So when they type in this hashtag, I want them to see your face. So you can tell me that after you sell yourself. I sound like I'm prostituting her. I'm sorry.
It's not even that. It's just like
no. He said
it's a deep thought.
It's a deep thought.
Very deep thought because I think, like I said, I just spread myself.
And it doesn't have to be about everything that you're doing. Yeah. It could be you as a brand. When people hear Kulture, what is the impression that you want to leave on them? Like, if they could walk away from anything after meeting you, what would you want them to walk away with?
So I think definitely the biggest thing for me, regardless of what I'm doing or where I'm at, is real Southern hospitality.
Mm-hmm.
Like how you feel when you go to your grandma's house and she cooked that meal and you sat up there all day and y'all might have watched a movie and then you took a nap and then you went home.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's how I want you to feel, whether it's, and I think that's what I give people, regardless of where I'm at. Like, even if I'm at Prime and I'm interacting with somebody, I'm going to make sure that they have water. I'm going to make sure that they have everything they need. I'm going to make sure I speak. I'm going to make sure that the next time I see them, that I remember their name and that I have that same drink for them available to them without them having to ask. Or if I know that they have a certain flavor of hookah, that's what I'm bringing to them. So it's like, not only that you know me and I know you, but you were missed, that you were remembered, because I feel like a lot of people just day to day go back and forth and they're not thinking about it or stopping to really enjoy themselves with another person. People don't do that anymore. They don't want to talk. They don't want to interact really unless it's like on social media. So I want people to feel that same wholesome vibe of, wow, this person like really cares about me. She really listened to me. She really genuinely knows me as a person and takes all that in and still accepts me as me. And when I'm around her, I have a good time. Whether we're at the club, whether I'm getting my hair done by her, whether I'm coming to her event, I feel that I'm with my culture. Like that's really where it comes from. Like I wanted to curate events and spaces where people felt safe within their culture. And that's really where it comes from.
I like it. I appreciate that. How do you feel about that, Tone? I think it's great.
It was dope.
I like that. You come up with your hashtag? I said, no, I got one for you. You know.
That's a tough one. What you come up with?
Genuinely cultured.
Put it on a t-shirt.
Put on a t-shirt. Every time you post something, you could put, I even let you have it. I ain't gonna charge you a service fee.
But it came from her first.
It did, genuinely cultured. You guys, when you guys see this and you watch this, I want you guys to hashtag genuinely cultured as you're watching it. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you see her post, hashtag genuinely cultured, because culture is for sure one of a kind and she is genuinely herself through and through. Okay. I appreciate you guys so much. So we're actually going to wrap this up. Is there any last thoughts that you want to say? And give them your hashtags one more time. Your hashtags and your social media handles.
Definitely. So it's at Cultured Kinks on Instagram as well as TikTok. We definitely have a website coming soon. The shop is Plume Exquisite Saloon. It's a boutique salon, and it's definitely coming on Instagram soon as well. I also have my other girls, JoJo and Kayla, that are in the building. So you can definitely follow them at the Queen Joe and at Hollywood Kayla on Instagram. Um, yeah, I think that's everything.
That's about everything. And genuinely cultured. Genuinely cultured.
Always genuine.
Always genuine. So you guys, again, this is our micro dose. You guys will be seeing Miss Culture again. She will be returning and she's going to be on the Dosage podcast. As you guys know, that is the parent to this micro dose. We love y'all. Thank y'all for getting your daily dose with me. I am Shay Harris, the hostess with the most, is giving you your daily dose. And I am signing out. Peace, love, and hair grease, my good people.